under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Tom Seaver will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So now into the box is Richie Ashburn, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 1, Richie Ashburn.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Gene Segura standing in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Gene Segura is the second out of the opening frame. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Seaver has the sign. Here's the delivery. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith able to track it down for the third out. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Robin Roberts, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games. Behind 0-2 now. Roberts is up over 4,500 innings of work in his long career, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Nimmo trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low and inside with a breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
2-2 count.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Joe Torre is on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting third.
Next up for New York, Joe Torre. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ashburn gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count. Thank you.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Right side. Hernandez grabs it cleanly. Throw gets him.
He's
2
out.
down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Seaver's ready. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, here is Robinson Cano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Robinson Cano.
First offering. Hit out towards second. Segura fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting fifth.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Down the first baseline, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate here is Rhys Hoskins. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
That brings up Alec Bohm. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Just hung in there on that one. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
36, Robin Roberts.
The batter will be Robin Roberts. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A windup and the 0-1. He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Seaver steps into his windup. 0-2 on its way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
Here's the first pitch to him. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting ninth.
So here now's the pitcher, Tom Seaver. First delivery to him. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Hoskins gathers it in, and there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Up next, Keith Hernandez. He bounced out last time up. First offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 home.
Hey! I got to count 2-2.
This is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Richie Ashburn. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 now.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Gene Segura will be next. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. This is lifted out to left. Smith is under this one. One down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
At the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Seaver peers in, coming at him with the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's Brandon Nimmo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Hit hard to short, reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Torre.
Striding in is Joe Torre. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Joe Torre. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ashburn will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano, grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Jimmy Rollins. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Seaver steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way.
The count 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Nimmo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Now here's the first offering.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball that's outside.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6.
Next to hit is Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Alec Bohm.
1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
There's a
That's the ball.
fastball well off the plate for a
Ball
ball.
1, no strike.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike.
Yeah,
It's
ball,
1-1.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1.
That's the ball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And stepping in now will be Robin Roberts. From the belt, the pitch. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So now to the plate, Richie Ashburn.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
To 1-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Roberts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
This one's flared out toward left. Lindor onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
The shortstop, Francisco.
First delivery to him.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Lindor's retired, and there's one
The
away.
pitcher, number 41.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Tom Seaver. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Keith Hernandez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Keith Hernandez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when cold starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. So 1-1 home. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
McCutcheon.
At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And now the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Two and one.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3 and 1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1. It swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box, Jimmy Rollins. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. McCutchen over at second. Harper on at first with 2 down. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2. Here it is. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th or through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball one to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. One and one. Here it is. And that misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brandon Nimmo, and they could use a spark from him here.
Brandon Nimmo.
Now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul for strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Standing in now, Joe Torre. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swing and a liner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. The throw pulls him off the bag.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here. Goes to third with it. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Aaron Luke will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 32, Aaron Luke.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Now here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And the count will be full. Hard hit ball to second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The pitcher, number 36, Robin Roberts.
In now, Robin Roberts. He'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Richie Ashburn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way as he lifts it in the air to right field. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter number 2,
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. From the stretch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bohm, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 1-0. So here's Jeff McNeil.
The third baseman.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
J.D. Davis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses up and in. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Bohm has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Pete Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Pete Alonso.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Keith Hernandez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First offering, lined into left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
High in the air out to center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Mets. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Trevor May enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Trevor May.
Jonathan Villar is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Stepping in once again is Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Sliced hard on the ground. Gets dirty and gloves it in time.
Man, I love to see defense like that, especially when it keeps the winning run off base. That won't even show up in the box score tomorrow. But if you're watching this game, that's one of the biggest plays of the day.
At the plate, JT Realmuto pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith Find some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping in is Joe Torre. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Stepping in next, Robinson Cano. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Lays off 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in next, Michael Conforto. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-1 home. He's on the line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
Now, there's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Your attention,
so he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jose Alvarado takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Robin Roberts takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Tom Seaver racked up 12 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.